Oh, hey, it's been a minute. I missed you. I missed you more. I was on my annual dad-uncle golf trip to Detroit, so I took a little time off. It was nice, but I always miss doing this. And driving home through Pittsburgh, on one corner in town, there were two very niche establishments. Upper Cervical Chiropractic Center and the Pittsburgh Poison Store, whatever that would be. Anyways, I would like to welcome Mr. Gabriel Adler to the Patreon supporters of the Cause Club. Gabriel, thank you so much for the turtle food pledge. If you'd like to know what that's about, etc. Of course, the link is in the description. And today, for our next, I keep saying establishment, for our next whatever, of Let's Solo, we're going to talk about, okay, so we've learned the minor pentatonic now, and I showed you a move, and hopefully you've gone out and maybe found some other moves, or maybe you're waiting for me, but either way, now where the heck do I put this shape? And I've mentioned it, of course, but there are two options I want you to consider, so here we go with those two options. Installment. I meant to say installment. Okay, we're going to pick a progression here as our example that we all know deep in the bottom of our earball bones, and that is E, B, have you guessed it? A, and E. It's the Yellow Ledbetter progression, right? How many times have we heard this solo? Not enough times. And our two examples are going to be, well, the first one is going to be if we are given the major key, or if we figured out the major key, in this case it's E, then we find an E on the E string, not the open one. That's not going to work, because what we're going to do, it's the 12th fret. The 12th fret is where all the strings are their names. Once again, the octave zone. We're going to go down 3 frets from there. 1, 2, 3. We are left at the 9th fret, which is C sharp. You don't have to know that, but we put our minor pentatonic scale here, starting on the 9th fret, for our E major key, because C sharp is E's relative minor. So the C sharp minor pentatonic scale is the notes of the E major pentatonic scale, but it's 9, 12, 9, 11, 9, 11, 9, 11, 9, 12, 9, 12, the shape we learned, the shape we all know and love, and you're going to see that this one, if we can put like a label on it, we're going to call this one the Allman Brothers one. Miss Poopadoop, 3, 4. Obviously, it's a gross oversimplification to call it the Allman Brothers one, but just to give it a nice label that sort of fits in our brains. You see, it all worked together really nicely in a nice, tasty way, and there was nothing jabby or sarcastic about it. But on the other hand, the other choice for where to put your minor pentatonic, given the major key, is we're just going to play the E minor pentatonic. So same key, just minor instead. So a completely different key, but same letter. Anyways, so the E minor pentatonic now, of course, is located on the 12th fret. You don't have to think so hard. You don't have to do that 9 down thing. Just E. So 12, 15, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 15, 12. 15 is the E minor pentatonic scale, and now you're going to see, we'll call this one the ACDC one. Of course, not every time ACDC does a solo, it's in the minor of the major key, but as a general sort of feel bucket to put it into. So here we go. I'm going to play the same progression, and Miss Poopadoop is going to do much the same stuff, but instead of C sharp minor now, she's going to be in E minor, and you'll see the different feel that that creates. 2, 3, 4. C, two very different feels using the same shape. You just put it in a different spot, and that different spot is dictated by the minor version of the major key. In any key, let's say you were given C. Let's say you were given C. You'd find a C on the E string. That's the 8th fret, right? E, F, G, A, B, C, and then you go down 3 frets, 1, 2, 3, to the A minor pentatonic scale to be Allman Brothers E. Again, gross oversimplification, however useful. Or you play C minor to be ACDC E. On the other hand, let's say you are given or have figured out the minor key that the song is in, let's say A minor. It's just kind of the reverse process. So you can either play the A minor pentatonic scale, that would be Allman Brothers E, or you find the given minor's relative major. It's the exact opposite process. Start on 5 now, because that's A on the E string, right? And move up 3 frets, 1, 2, 3. That is a C, and then you play the minor version. And then you're playing the ACDC E version of the minor key you're given. And the point, of course, for this whole video is to set you up for, as we learn more moves in the minor pentatonic scale or in the other 4 shapes of the pentatonic scale, which we will learn, you learn 2 moves every time you learn 1 move, because you can do it in the relative minor spot, or you can do it in the parallel minor spot. It's not a musical term. Do not use that at parties. But yeah, so more bang for your buck every time we do something starting from now on. I really hope this video was helpful. That was certainly a light bulb for me when I learned that you could put the one shape in 2 different spots to achieve different things. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time with more stuff. Goodbye. Do one more where Miss Poopadoop spends one of the progressions in the Allman Brothers E1 and then the second progression in the ACDC E1, so that you can hear them right up next to each other, juxtaposed. Actually, let's do it. Let's do it where Miss Poopadoop plays the actual Yellow Ledbetter solo in the one and then the other. That'd be cool. Sorry, Miss Poopadoop. Back to that and realizing maybe Yellow Ledbetter wasn't the best choice because it is so ingrained in us, and so when we change the key it doesn't quite get us the way it might if it was a solo we were making up from a song, you know, from a progression, a generic progression. But you try, you know, go on a major jam track on YouTube and play in A minor and see with something that's not so familiar how the different things are. Okay, bye.